Any injuries? Guys, any injuries, anything I should know about? All right, we are moving. Start with Pilates V, come up onto your toes. Good. And squeeze your heels together, hands go to your hips. So if you're wobbling, you can go to your floor. Arena, class is starting. Squeeze. Good, lower down, lift, squeeze. Lower down, lift, squeeze your bum as you come up. Carol, try and get those heels together. Don't let them come apart. Even as you go down, they shouldn't separate. Lower down, squeeze. You feel the bum and the inner thighs. You got 4 more here. Here's 4, breathe. And 3, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 2, you got it, guys. Last one, hold. So you're gonna come down, you're gonna stay down, you're gonna come up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. Beautiful. Try and keep your shoulders over your hips. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up, drop your heels, shake it out. Those are fun, aren't they? All right, feet wide. This one's gonna feel a little bit easier. Tuck your tailbone, so you don't wanna stick your bum out. You're gonna lower down like you're sliding your spine against an imaginary wall. Come up and squeeze your glutes. Lower down, lift and squeeze. Lower down, lift, squeeze that booty. Good, 4 more, 4, and 3. Set those Apple Watches if you guys forgot. I forgot. 2. Last one, bring it down, hold. You're gonna come up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. Shoulders are back and down. Squeeze your bum. Pull your knees back a little bit. Yeah, so knees track over your toes. You've got 6 more. 6, 5, should be burning. 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it down. Pick your right heel up, lower down, left heel, lower down. Right heel, lower, left, lower. You've got 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Drop your heels and come all the way out of that. Shake everything out. Okay, we're gonna do a little calf raise here. So feet parallel, I'm stepping off my mat. If you struggle with balance, step off your mat. Sometimes the squishiness of the mat makes you lose your balance. So you're gonna rise up onto your toes, lower back down. Rise up onto your toes, lower back down. So if you're on an actual Pilates reformer, we'd be kind of lifting and lowering off of the foot bar. You've got 6 more like that. 6, slow on the way down. 5, 4, even pressure across all 10 toes. 3, 2, last one, hold it up. And we go into little prances. You're gonna bend one knee, drop the heel on the other leg, and then switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. Going 6, and 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake your legs out and come down to your mat. All right, so we'll start with half roll backs. So this is gonna be your go-to exercise. If there's anything throughout class that you can't do or that you struggle with, you'll come right back here. So hands behind your thighs. You're gonna sit up nice and tall. So make sure, look at yourself in the mirror if you can get a good view. Shoulders should be right over your hips. You don't wanna be leaning back. And then from here, you're gonna pull the belly button deeply toward your spine, tuck your pelvis. So start rounding in the low back first. Go back until your arms are straight, and then you're gonna come right back up using your abs. Good, do that again. Belly pulls toward the spine, tuck the pelvis, and then come right back up. And if that's feeling like it's not a challenge, let go of your arms, tuck your pelvis. See if you can go a little further, keep your feet planted, and come back up. So if your toes are lifting off the mat, think about standing in all 4 corners of your foot, really pressing down, and then come back up. Beautiful job. Keep moving like that. 2 more. Tuck the pelvis. See if you can go a little further. Get the waistband of the pants on the mat, and then roll it back up. And again, belly to spine, tuck the pelvis, and bring it back up. Now the next one, we're going all the way down. Breath in, tuck the pelvis, use your exhale to melt down. You're coming down until your head hits the mat. Arms will come up toward the ceiling. You're gonna bring the arms forward, lift the shoulders, and roll yourself back up, stacking shoulders over hips. Do that again. So if you're having trouble getting up, you're only gonna go back to where you can get yourself back up using your abs and not momentum. So you don't need to go all the way down if you can't get back up. Knees are bent, feet are planted into your mat. 2 more like that. Here's 2. Tuck your pelvis. Arms lift as the head comes down. Last one. And we're going to roll it all the way down. Belly to spine, tuck the pelvis, roll it down. And then once you're down, bring your hands down to your side. We're going to move this right into spine twist. So hands come down to your side. If you want to take them out wider, if you need a little bit more support, you can go wide, float your legs to tabletop, squeeze your inner thighs together. So legs are like one unit. The knees are touching, the insides of your shins and feet are touching. Inhale, tip your legs to your right. Left hip will lift, but the left shoulder stays down on your mat. And then use your abs to pull back through center. And we go the other way. Inhale, tip to the left side, right hip will lift. Those knees stay glued together. So if your knees are separating, it's likely that you're going too far or not connected to your center. So really think about moving your legs with your abdominals. Inhale, tip. Exhaling back through center. Now we're going to add on. If you're happy here, you can stay. You're going to tip to the side. Once you're there, straighten your legs. Pull back through center. Once your toes reach up toward the ceiling, we bend back to that tabletop. Inhale, tip to the left. Extend the legs. Use the abs to pull back through center. Bend the knees when you get there. Inhale, tip. Extend the legs. Exhaling to pull back through center. Bend when you get there. Inhale, tip. Extend. Exhale to pull back through. Bend when you get there. One more in each direction. Inhale to tip. Extend the legs. Start your exhale as you come back through center and bend the knees. Inhale, tip. Extend the legs. Pull it back through center. Bend the knees and place the feet on the floor. Grab your ball. Going right into a little bridge here. So we're just going to do a little warm-up bridge. So you're going to have your heels in line with your sit bones. Squeeze into the ball. It shouldn't feel like a death grip, but it should be a nice tight hug where the sides of the ball look flat if you were to look up at it. Hands at your side. Take a breath in. You're going to tuck your pelvis, pull the belly to the spine. Low back's going to press into the mat for a moment. Then we kick in with the hamstrings and glutes, and we lift the hips up till you're in a nice straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Lower everything back down, one vertebrae at a time. So you should feel abs, hamstrings, glutes, and if you're squeezing that ball a good amount, you'll feel your inner thighs. Lift the hips up and lower everything back down. So try not to think about the height here. You want to stay engaged. So you're going to tuck the pelvis, abs stay engaged as you lift, and you're going to keep lifting only till you can keep everything engaged. So if you start to lose that abdominal engagement, you might have gone a little too far. We're going to do that 2 more times, and we're going to hold the last one at the top. Big breath in, scoop to the abs, tuck the pelvis, lift the hips up, squeeze the glutes, lower back down. And your last one, big breath in, scoop to the abs, tuck the pelvis, lift the hips up, hold when you get there. And then from here, we're going to add little squeezes on the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold the squeeze. Drop your hips 1 inch, pulse up for 10. 9, squeeze your glutes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold the hips high. Breath in and melt everything back down. Once you're down, hands come up underneath the base of the skull. We're going to warm those abs up. Breath in. Exhale. Curl head, neck, and shoulders up. Look towards your belly. And then bring the upper body back down. Exhale. Curl it up. Elbows stay wide. And we come back down. So be mindful you're not pulling on your neck here. Neck is always free of tension. The abs are doing the work. Lower back down. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Nice job, guys. You got 6 more. 6. 5. Are you still squeezing into your ball? 4. Tailbone stays heavy. 3. 2. Last one, you're going to curl up and hold when you get there. Now your shoulder blades are off the mat. We're going to keep them lifted. You're going to bring your right armpit toward your left thigh, looking toward the side of your leg. Come back through center without dropping your shoulders, and then go to the other side. Come back to center. Twist. Back to center. Squeeze into that ball. Twist. Back to center. Now you can see your legs, so make sure your legs aren't shifting as you twist. Just that upper body is moving. Think about bringing your rib to your opposite hip bone. Twist and center, twist and center, twist and center. 4 to go here. Here's 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Come back to center and lower everything back down. Everyone's starting to feel their abs? All right, get rid of your ball. We're gonna do toe taps and then a chest lift, and then we'll combine them. So when you are ready, you're gonna float your legs to tabletop. And then just keep your hands at your side. So you're squeezing your legs together. There's like a 90-degree angle at your knees and at your hips. From here, pull the low belly in, and then you're gonna take your thighs away from you. Your feet move away, but we're not straightening the knees. And then pull that back in. And when you're bringing it back in, you're gonna stop when your knees are right above your hips. Bring the legs away, pull them back in. So some of you are straightening your legs. The legs don't straighten, they stay bent, and they lower down like a little lever, just moving away from you, pulling back in. You've got 4 more like that. 4 and 3. Everyone feeling lower abs? 2, no low backs here. Last one. And bring the legs up. Now from here, curl your head, neck, and shoulders up, hands behind your head, keeping your legs in tabletop. You're gonna give that same tap of the feet moving away from you. They're gonna come back in. You're gonna lower your head down. Curl your head, neck, and shoulders up, hold, lower the legs, pull the legs back in, lower the upper body. Exhale, curl up, lower legs, pull the legs in, lower the upper body. And as you move those legs away from you, they don't need to touch the floor, you're just moving them away from you. Bring them back in, lower down. 4 more. Here's 4, lower legs, pull them in, lower upper body. And 3, pull that belly down toward the floor. And 2. And your last one. Lower the upper body, lower the legs. Take a quick stretch. You can send your legs out down the mat and reach your arms up over your head. All right, we've got 100 next. So as we move into some of the harder stuff moving forward, if you need something less, you can go to your chest lift or you can go to that half roll back that we did a moment ago. So when you are ready, you're gonna bring your arms up over your shoulders, heels together, toes apart, feet are on the floor. Take a breath in. As you exhale, curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Legs will float up, and then we start breathing and pumping those arms. We inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Curl up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Last round. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly lower the legs, lift the arms, and you are ready for your roll up. Flex your ankles, toes up toward the ceiling, breath in, and then we're gonna reach our arms, lift our head, neck, and shoulders. Roll yourself up 1 vertebrae at a time, and give me 3 little pulses here. 1, 2, 3, roll it all the way back down. This is where you'd go to that half roll back if you can't get up. And then again, exhale, reach the arms, roll it up, hold that C curve. As you're pulsing forward, it's not getting lower to your legs, you're pulling your waistline back. And then we roll it all the way back down. Arms come back up. And again, reach the arms, lift the shoulders, roll up without momentum. 3 little pulses. 1, 2, and 3. Pull that waistline back. Keep flexing the feet. Reach the arms. 1, 2, and 3. Bring it all the way back down. You guys have 2 more. You're doing great. Reach it forward. 1, 2, and 3. Belly pulls back. Roll it back down. Last one. And then when we bring it down, we'll be setting up for single leg circle. 1, 2, and 3. Roll it back down. And once you are down, keep your left foot flexed. Right leg comes up toward the ceiling, toes are pointed. And then from here, you can make your circle as small as you need to keep your pelvis under control. So no wiggly jiggly. You're going to shift that leg over the midline of your body. Sweep down, around, and up, creating that little circle. That's 5. Here's 4. Tighten your core. 3. And 2. And 1. Pause it at the top. Reverse your circle. Out, down, in, and up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and one. Leg comes back up. Now that leg goes down as the other one comes up like a scissor. Flex the right ankle, point the left toes, and then we sweep over, down, around, and up for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Keep digging your right leg into the floor. Last one. Pause it at the top, and we reverse. Out, down, in, and up for 5, 4. Nice tight abs. 3. Relax neck and shoulders. 2 and 1. Beautiful job. Bring that leg down. Roll up again to come up. Flex your ankles. Roll yourself up. And we've got rolling like a ball. So come to the front edge of your mat. So you've got some space behind you. Remember, head doesn't hit the mat. You're just going to the tips of the shoulders. So you're going to pick your legs up, heels together, toes apart. Wrap your arms around your shins. You're pushing your shins up into your hands and your hands down to create that like oppositional force. Look down at your belly. Everybody ready? Roll it back, hips up. Come back up, balance at the top. Roll it back, hips up, and balance at the top. So if you're letting your head hit the mat, try not to go so far. Control it from your abdominals. 3 more. Here's 3. You guys are doing really good. 2. Woo. Last one. Balance at the top on this one. Hold. All right, now you're going to take your left leg, send it straight out. Hold on to your right leg. Left hand on your right knee. Right hand on your right ankle. Tighten your belly and roll down just till your low back hits the mat. Beautiful job. Pulse it in 2 times. 1, 2, switch. 1, 2, switch. 1, 2, switch. 1, 2, switch. This is your single leg stretch. 1 more on each side. Pulse it in. Other side. And both legs in. All right, now from here, we're going into double leg stretch. So your shoulders stay off the mat. We reach the arms up, legs out. And as you exhale, bring the arms around, pull the legs in. Could you curl up higher? Inhale, reach. Exhale, find that sweep. Inhale, reach. Could you pull the abs in deeper? Reach from the back of the legs. So those legs are long and strong, not limp and lazy. 3 more. Here's 3. Keep the shoulders up. And 2. Last 1. And then once you're there, send your legs up toward the ceiling. Grab your right ankle with both hands. Good. Lower your left leg. It doesn't go to the mat. Just about halfway down. Pulse the right leg towards you 2 times. 1, 2, switch. 1, 2, switch. So the lower leg doesn't pulse, just that upper one. And you're pulsing from your upper back muscle. So you're grabbing that leg with your upper back. 1 more on each side. And bring both legs up. Hands behind your head. If you need less, lower your whole body down, hands at your side. Otherwise, legs are up. Tighten your core, point your feet away from you. Pilates V. We lower down, lift it back up. So think about those lower abs. This is very similar to the exercise we did earlier, but with the bent knees. Lower down and lift. So if you need a little less, bend your knees or lower your head. 2 more. Ending with a crisscross. Legs back up, bend your knees. You're going to bring your right armpit towards your left leg, extend the right leg out, come back through center and switch, and switch, and switch. So keeping even pressure across your pelvis. You're just moving the upper body and the legs. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Back to center, knees in. Beautiful job. How we doing? Everyone feeling their core? Send those legs out 1 more time. Arms up overhead, and then same roll up, come up to seated. Beautiful. Once you're there, take your feet about the width of your mat, flex your ankles, so toes are reaching up toward the ceiling. We're going to spine stretch forward. So your hands are going to come in front of you, just stack one on top of the other, shoulders over your hips, and then you're going to lean in, pull the waistline back, and pulse it out. 1, 2, and 3. Bring it back up. So your hamstrings should be stretching and your low back. Reach it forward. 1, 2, 3. On the pulse, we're not pulsing down. We're pulsing our upper body forward, but pulling our waist back. 1, 2, 3. Bring it back up. Good. And 1, 2, and 3. Bring it back up. 2 more times. 1, 2, 3. And last one. 1, 2, and 3. Bring it back up. You know what time it is, yes? Making that rolling exercise harder. So now we're going open leg rocker. So from here, you'll lean back, bring your legs up. So if this is not right for you today, you can go back to your rolling like a ball. So you're holding the shins, legs are in like a little V position, and the space between your legs and your chest doesn't change. Take a breath in, look at your belly, roll it back. We're just gonna do 3. Bring it back up, find your balance. Good. Roll it back just to the tips of the shoulders. Bring it back up. Find your balance. Good. Last one. Roll it back up. Hold. And then walk down your legs till you're on your back. All ready for corkscrew. Hands at your side. Legs up. Tighten your core. So this is very similar to that spine twist we did earlier. So if this doesn't feel good, go back there. Shift your legs over. Circle down, around, and up. Making a nice long circle with your legs. Shift to the right. Circle down, around, up the other side, keeping your core turned on. Inhale, shift left. Exhale, make that circle. Inhale, shift right. Exhale to make that circle. You guys are doing great. Hang in there. Inhale, shift. Exhaling to make that circle. Shift. Exhale. And this will be your last one. Inhale, shift the legs over. Circle them around. And then bend your knees. Give yourself a little hug. All right. When you're ready, rock it back up. And then we're going to flip on over for swan. All right. So once you're on your belly, send your legs long behind you. Now your legs aren't limp and lazy. You're going to push your feet down into the floor and really find the backs of the legs. Elbows are at your sides and your hands are right in front of your shoulders. And from here, you're going to take a breath in and you're going to lift your heart, trying to bring your heart forward, coming up onto your elbows and forearms, and then lower right back down. So not a huge move. You want to feel this in your upper back, not the low back. So really think about bringing your chest or your heart forward and up. You got almost like a little turtle sticking its head out of its shell, nice long neck, and then you lift your heart. 3 more here. Here's 3. And 2. And your last one. Good. Push yourself up onto your forearms, make 2 fists. And then you're lifting your abdominals up, but your pubic bone stays on the mat. Then your legs are going to kind of float above the mat, and you're really pushing down into your forearms. And then from here, you're going to bend the right leg in 2 times, 2 kicks. 1, 2, put it down. Left, 1, 2, put it down. 1, 2, put it down. 1, 2, put it down. Should be feeling your hamstrings. If you don't, pick your knee up off the floor. If your knee is pressing down, you won't feel that hamstring connection. Bring your heart forward, just like that swan we were just in. 1 more on each side. And last one, lower everything down. Bring your head down, turn your head to one direction, doesn't matter which way. Layer your hands one on top of the other on your back. So you want to try and get those hands up as high as you can. This might be uncomfortable if you spend a lot of time sitting at a desk. Bring your legs together and parallel. And then from here, you're going to kick the legs in 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Straighten the legs. Lift your heart forward, lift the arms up, and then turn your head as you lower down. Kick in 1, 2, 3. Extend the legs. Lift that upper body up. Lift the arms toward the ceiling. And then again, 1, 2, 3. Long legs. Lift the upper body. Lower back down. 1, 2, 3. Drop the legs. Lift that upper body. Chest forward. 1 more on each side. 1, 2, 3. Drop the legs. Lift everything. Try not to let your booty bounce when you kick the legs in. 1, 2, 3. Drop the feet and lift the heart. And then push back. Find a child's pose. Awesome job, folks. Find your child's pose. And then when you guys are ready, we're going to come up onto all fours. We're going to go into our front support. So front support, which is also a plank. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to start with just a few, I can't think. Bird dog, that's the word I'm looking for. Tighten your core, lift your right arm, left leg straight up and out, and then lower it back down to the mat. Good. Lift the left arm, right leg, squeeze that bum, and then lower back down. So you're lifting from the hamstring and glute. It's not about the height. We're looking for length through that leg. Long, strong leg. You've got 4 more here. Here's 4. Lower down. 3. Lower down. 2. Crown of the head is reaching. Last one. And then bring it down. Push it back for a moment. So we're taking this into front support. It's a plank with a leg lift. If you don't want to lift the leg, you don't have to. and I'll count you down and we'll switch sides. So when you're ready, reset on all fours. If you need to be on your forearms, that is totally fine. So tighten up your core, and when you're ready, step it back, find your plank. Legs are long and strong. Squeeze through the glutes and thighs. Shoulders pull down your back. Crown of the head is reaching. Pick your right foot up off the floor. Point your toes. We lift that leg up. Lower it down slow. Lift up slow. Lower down slow. You've got 8 more here. 8. Squeeze your bum. 7. 6. You guys look fantastic. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Put that foot down. Reset. Release the left set of toes, point them away from you, lift up for 10 and down. 9, 8, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, pull those abs in, 2, and 1. Foot down, hold that plank. So push the heels back to the wall behind you, squeeze through the glutes and thighs, belly pulls in and up, push the floor away, shoulders glide down your back, and you've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down. Beautiful job, ladies. Quick child's pose before we do our side planks. All right, so when we go to the side, lots of options. This is a lot harder. So you could be on your forearm or your hand. So pick your arm position. And then you're going to come up. Easiest version would be knee down, top leg straight, hand on your hip. If you want more, you're going to bring that other leg up, stagger your feet. If you want more, stack your feet. If you still want more, arm up, leg up. So wherever you decide to go, you'll be there for 30 seconds. So I'm going to get my stopwatch going. Everybody ready? All right, breath in. 3, 2, 1, timer starting. Good. Think long line from the feet to the head. And if you need that little kickstand, drop that bottom knee. Pull your bottom oblique up. Everything is engaged, eyes forward. So make sure you're looking straight ahead, not at your arm, not at your feet. More than halfway, keep breathing. You've got 10 seconds to go. You guys look so good today. 3, 2, and 1. Come back down. You'll transition to the other side. Doesn't matter which way you face. Everybody ready? Second plank starting in 3, 2, and 1. I saw that. Breathe. Keep pulling that bottom oblique up toward the ceiling. Keep your chest open, neck long, eyes forward. 10 seconds to go. You guys look amazing. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Push it back. Take a quick child's pose. Stretch everything out. Stretch wrists. Sip of water if you need it. All right. We're going to move this into side lying leg lift. So come down on your side. Doesn't matter which way you face because we're going to do both. All right, you're going to create a straight line from your feet to your head, and then you're going to lift your top leg up. Bottom knee is going to come out to the very edge of the mat. Shins run along the long edge of the mat. And then your top leg is just going to lift to about, you're going to start at hip height. You're going to lift it up, and you're going to lower down. So you're only lifting as high as you can avoid hiking your hip up. Lift up, lower down. Lift up, lower down. Good. Shemaine, you're not sore enough? What season? Boat season? You have a boat? Oh, oh, stop. You look amazing. 3 more. Here's 3 and 2. Should be starting to feel just a little bit of the hip tuck into you. Last one, bring it down to hip height. Now you're going to take that same leg, bring it forward. You're going to lift it up. You're going to lower it down, and you're going to drag it back. But don't let your legs touch. Bring it forward, lift up, lower down. Find a little internal rotation of that femur bone. So as the leg comes forward, the knee kind of droops toward the floor, toes are down. That's going to get you into your glute med. That's that muscle on the side of your booty. Bring it back to the front, lift, lower, drag it back. You want to pull it right behind that hip. To the front, lift, lower, pull the leg back. Good. Up, down, pull it back. Trying to get the knees lined up before you lift. You lower down and then you pull it back. So it's like 4 separate moves. Moving forward is 1. We lift it up. That's 2. We lower down. That's 3. Pull it back. That's 4. 2 more times. To the front, lift, lower, pull it back. To the front, lift, lower, pull it back. Now we're going to the front 1 more time. I'm going to finish this off with some pulses. Find your internal rotation. Leg is at hip height. Little itty bitty pulses down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 30. Pull your leg back, bend it, and put it down. Give yourself a little love tap, rub it out. We're burning. We'll stretch you when we're done. We're going to go the other side. Okay, so you're going to stack your legs, stack your hips, stack your shoulders, and then top leg lifts, bottom knee comes to the edge of the mat, shin runs along the long edge. Pull your shin out a little bit. Your shin, yep, there we go. Okay, now point your toe, you're going to lift that leg up and lower it down. Lift it up, lower down. So you're only lifting as high as you can avoid hiking your hip, and you're staying stacked. Bottom oblique is pulling up away from the ground, so if you want, you can wrap your top arm around and make sure you're pulling that oblique up. Lift and lower, lift and lower. You got it, guys. 6, 5, 4. Try not to let the foot hit the ground as you come down. 3, 2, and 1. Hold that leg at hip height. We're going to bring the leg forward. We're going to lift it up, lower down, pull it back. Good. So find that little internal rotation, toes down toward the floor, femur bone rotating toward the floor. Lift, lower, pull it back. Lift, lower, pull the leg back. Really squeeze the glute in the back. To the front, lift, lower. Back here is where the work is. Squeeze. To the front, lift, lower, squeeze that glute. To the front, lift, lower, pull it back. Two more times. To the front, lift, lower, drag it back. And the front, lift, lower, drag it back, bring it to the front 1 more time. Make sure you're internally rotated through that thigh bone, and then we pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 30. Pull that leg back, bend your knee, rub it out. All right, roll over onto your back, quick stretch here. All right, whatever leg you work first, I'm sure it's different for everyone depending on which way you're facing. Whatever leg you work first, cross it over your opposite thigh. Take a moment. If it's burning, just try and like work out that burn. And then when you're ready, pull the leg in, grab the back of the thigh, and just breathe. Big breath in and switch sides. All right, grab your legs, bend them, roll yourself up like you're doing rolling like a ball. Grab your ball, place your ball behind your low back. So kind of like wedge it in there so it doesn't get away. Feet are going to be flat on your mat. Good. All right. Nice long spine. So we're not rounding over the ball. We're just leaning into it. So when you lean back, there'll be more pressure. Arms out, pull your shoulders back and down. Chin up, and then your eyes are forward. You're going to lean back into that ball, and then you're going to use your lower abs to pull you back up. Lean back into the ball. come back up. Now we've been at this for a while. If you're feeling like you're not being challenged when we do this exercise, remove the ball. You can do this without the ball and rely solely on the abs to get you up and down. I see we have no takers on that. Good, you guys have 6 more. 6, breathe. 5, keep those shoulders plugged into your shoulder joint. 4, taking it out, I love it. 3, keep your feet down. And 2, last one, you're gonna hinge it back. You're gonna hold when you get there, pull the abs in even deeper, arms and eyes to the ceiling. That should have increased that shake. If you want more, open out like you're hugging a giant beach ball, but shoulders stay down and you're breathing for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, pull the abs in deeper, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull yourself up. Did we find that shake? Okay, stretch your legs out. Quick little counter stretch. And then we're gonna add rotation. So on the next one, you're gonna hinge and rotate at the same time. So arms are out, and like you're pulling a bow and arrow, you'll rotate as you hinge, elbow almost hits the mat. We come up, switch sides, twist and rotate, come back up, twist and rotate, come back up, twist and rotate, breathe. Really find those obliques, like you're wringing out a washcloth. When you're twisting, could you twist further? Could you wring out or juice out any more out of this exercise? 6 more. 6, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to center. Hinge back into center like you did a moment ago. Eyes up, arms up. If that's good, stay there. If you want more, open the arms and are holding and breathing for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull yourself up. Beautiful job. We found the abs. All right, bring it back down to your mat. Knees in for a moment. Give yourself a little hug. And then we're gonna place the ball under the sacrum. So plant your feet down, bridge your booty up, and then place the ball right underneath the sacrum. So halfway between your tailbone and your low back. I'm gonna try and get that ball to be quiet, even though it's gonna wiggle around. So hands come down to your side, collarbones wide, shoulders open, float your legs to tabletop. And then from here, legs up toward the ceiling. So we've been here before, but this time we're not using our upper body. So you're gonna drop your right leg down a little bit, like a pair of scissors opening. As the right leg comes up, left one goes down. We switch and switch and switch and switch. Keep pulling the abs in as deeply as you can. Try not to let your back arch. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both legs together. Pilates V. So heels are touching, toes are apart, feet point away from you. Tighten your low belly. We lower those legs down. 1, 2, 3. Little pause, should feel lower abs. Lift up. 1, 2, and 3. So it's slow. Lower down. 1, 2, and 3. Lift up. 1, 2, and 3. Keep moving like that. So make sure that movement comes from your abdominals. Legs are long and strong. So you should feel your hamstrings engaged, your glutes engaged, low belly's pulling in. 3 more. Here's 3. Get ready to hold your last one. And 2. Last one, lower down, hold, going right into frog. So flex the feet back towards you, bend in halfway, extend out. Bend in halfway, extend back out. Bend in, extend. Everyone in their abs? No backs, right? Out of the back. 4 more. 4, and 3, and 2. Last one, extend out, hold when you get there, point your feet away from you, still in Pilates V. Open mat width, close it up. Open mat width, close it up. Use your inner thighs, open. Squeeze from the insides of your thighs. Squeeze. 4 more. 4, squeeze. 3, and 2, and 1. Bend your knees in, lower your feet, get rid of your ball. Nice job, folks. All right, knees in, a little quick hug. Open your arms out to the side, drop your knees to the right, head to the left. Come back through center, knees to the left, head to the right. Breath in, back to center, straighten your legs, flex your ankles. You know where we're going. We're rolling up to get up. Arms up over your shoulders, and then you're going to exhale, roll yourself up, and turn around. Okay, going into mermaid. So you're going to stack your legs, just like this, one on top of the other, and you're going to hold the shin of your right leg. Left arm comes up. So think long spine here, and then you're going to lean over toward the parking lot. You're going to feel all that stretching on the left side of your body. Come back up and go again. Reach up and over and back up. Good. Up and over and back up. 2 more times. Try not to collapse down. You're growing tall and then leaning over. So it's not a down collapse and scrunching. We're lifted to come over. Bring that arm back down, elbow to the floor. Just take a counter stretch here. And then bring the arm up. We'll swing the legs around to the other side. So stacking your shins. Good. And hold on to that shin. It's a terrible song. Okay, arm up. And then from here, remember, length first, then we lean over. So we're not collapsing down. Bring the arm back out. Lift up and over. Good. And back down. Keep your chin lifted. Up and over, eyes forward. You got it, guys. 2 more. Bless you. And come back up. And then counter stretch, elbow down, arm up and over. Good. And we're going to take this right into slaw. So come on up, separate your legs. So your legs are going to be a little bit wider than your hips. Okay. So legs wider than your hips, flex your ankles. So this is really important. You want to keep those toes up. As soon as you start pointing everything away from you, you're going to lose that connection to the back of your legs. So if you need to, pull the flesh out from beneath you, flex your ankles, toes up toward the ceiling, arms out to the side, shoulders down. So when you're ready, you're going to twist to the parking lot, hold here. You're going to come forward, 3 little pulses, 1, 2, 3. Come up on that diagonal line and untwist. Go the other way, twist, flex forward, 1, 2, 3. Bring it back up, untwist. Go to the right. Try not to let your left sit bone come up. It's going to want to peel up off the floor. I see a little bit of that happening. Come back up. Arena, bring your legs closer together. So just a little wider than your hips. A little bit more. Yep. Good. 1, 2, 3. Bring it back up, untwist, and to the right. 1, 2, 3. Keep pushing that left hip down. Back to center. Twist. 1, 2, 3. Come back up, untwist. 1 more on each side. Twist. 1, 2, 3. Bring it back up, untwist. Last one. 1, 2, and 3. Bring it up, untwist, arms down. Beautiful job. We're going to swing our legs around. We've got push-ups next. So Pilates push-ups are more tricep focused. I'm just going to show you one here. So fingertips are wide and your hands are right beneath your shoulders. You're going to bend your elbows so they come toward the ribs and push away. You can do that on your knees or you can find a spot on the wall. So you're going to give me 10, take a little break, and then do 10 more. So working at your pace. Try and keep the crown of your head long. That looks really good, ladies. Just make sure you're not jutting your chin down toward the ground. And when you do your second set, you can do the same set, narrow, or if you want to go wide, get a little bit more chest, you can do that. So see what works for you. Always find a spot on the wall. Great job, guys. When you've done your last one, you're going to push back, find your child's pose. And then you're going to bring your hands off to the right side of your mat, really stretching through the left lat. So the more you reach that left arm toward the right side of your mat, more stretch you're going to get. Come back to center. Take your hands off to the left side. Right arm is reaching. You should feel that right lat stretching. Come back to center, swing your legs around. We've got leg pull back. So I'm gonna give you a couple options for this one. This is a hard one, I won't lie. It's a lot on the wrist. So if this doesn't feel good, I'll show you the easier option. So you're gonna point your toes, squeeze your legs together, fingertips face your booty, shoulders roll back and down, and we lift from here, okay? If that doesn't feel good, you're gonna bend your knees and you're gonna lift into like a little reverse tabletop. So take what works for you. So when you are ready, breath in, shoulders back and down. Stay out of those shoulders. Connect your armpits toward your hips. Lift your hips up, and then just tap your bum down. Right back up. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Now we're going to hold this next one. Lift it up. Hold. Now make sure your knees are not locked. If you can, only if you can just hold this. You're going to lift your right leg up, lower down. Keep your hips lifted. Lift your left leg up. So you're reaching that leg so far forward, it just floats up. And if that's not feeling good in your body, just pull that long stretch or do it with bent knees. One more on each side. Should feel hamstrings like crazy, core like crazy, upper back like crazy, and then lower everything back down. Nice. That was great, guys. Those are hard. Those are really hard. All right, soles of the feet together. Lean in and just take a quick little stretch. We'll do a set of tricep dips, and then we will stretch and get you guys out of here. So when you're ready, we're going to return to that position, hands behind you. This time we're going to bend the knees, shoulders roll back and down. You're going to lift your hips up. And then from here, you're going to bend and straighten your elbows. So this is what we're not doing. We're not moving from the hips. You're going to bend the elbows, straighten the arms. Bend the elbows, straighten the arms. You've got 20. That's 3 and 4 and 5. Collarbones wide, eyes forward. 8, 9, 10. You've got 10 to go. You guys got this. 10. Bend the elbows. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Great job. That was beautiful. Shake it out. How are we doing? You'll feel those triceps tomorrow. Quick stretch here. Switch to the other side. And then let's stretch everything out. So when you are ready, come down onto your back. All right, you're gonna send your right leg up toward the ceiling. Flex your ankle, and then you're gonna pull on the back of that leg. You either hold from the hamstring, you can hold from the calf. If you're flexible, maybe you grab your big toe, and you're just gonna stretch your hamstring out. That feels good. Stay there. You can point and flex the ankle, or you can circle the ankles in a couple, go in one direction for a couple, then the other way. Whatever feels good on your body. And then when you're ready, I'll switch sides. Stretch that opposite hamstring, leg up, flex your ankle, pull on the back of the leg. Circle the ankles. And then release. When you're ready, roll it over onto your hands and knees. We're gonna go into a quick momentary plank. So when you're ready, tuck your toes, find your plank, then take your left leg, bring it out so that your shin is in line with the short edge of your mat. Drop down onto your right thigh. And then if you need more, come down to your forearms. If this doesn't feel good, just flip over and do a figure 4 on your back. Stretches the same muscles. This one just a little deeper. When you're ready, tuck the toes, come up onto your hands, find your plank for a moment, and then switch out your legs. Now, right leg forward. Getting cold in here. The air conditioning's finally kicking in. Awesome job. When you guys are ready, come down onto your hips, swing your legs around. We'll take an inner thigh stretch. So soles of the feet together. Hold on to your ankles, feet, shins, whatever you can grab. Now lift your chest, come up nice and tall. So you don't want to drive your head forward. And then if you need more, you're going to bring your chest forward, but keep your spine long. So we're trying not to do this where we bring our head down. We get enough of that in daily life. We don't want to be hunched. Great job. Send your legs out in front of you. I'm just going to spin around so you guys can see. Legs long in front of you. Pick up your right leg, cross it over your left. Take your left arm and hook it on the inside of your right knee. Hand behind you. Shoulders down, grow tall. And then we twist through our spine and rotate. Good. Unwind, come back through center, straighten your right leg out, cross left over right. Right arm hooks on the inside, left arm behind you, shoulders down, grow tall, and then rotate. Unwind, flip back over, all fours for a moment, tuck your toes, hike your hips up, find a downward facing dog, and then pedal the heels out a few times, bending one knee, dropping the opposite heel. And we'll switch through that a couple times. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend both knees, walk your hands to your feet. Let your head hang for a moment, one more little release of your hamstrings. Shake your head, yes. Shake it, no. And then when you're ready, pull the belly in, restack your spine, coming back up to standing. And then just turn face the front. One quick stretch here, arms up, grab your left wrist with your right hand, pull your body over to the right. Big stretch through your center. Come back up, peel your body over to the left. Bring it back up. Hands down at your side, take one more deep breath. Hands together above your head. Exhale, bring them down in front of your heart. Make a little wish, and you guys are all done. Fantastic job today, folks. This wipes up here if you want to wipe anything down. I'm just going to end this. You don't work out while you're away?